The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Now on, hits a single to right field. That will score. Jaroszewski and the Stars take the lead on the RBI single by Hansen to right field.
Well, fights to keep his shoulder up. And his pin.
2:20 remains in the game. 4th and 17. The Vikings capitalize early on a big one. What will the Squirrels do? Deep pass down the field. Cooper Johnson and Mason. What a catch by Cooper Johnson.
Riddle. Got in for down low. Iniger had it knocked free. Gets it back. Muscles his way in. Got it.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right. Well, what's been the theme here the last couple days is whatever the start time is, don't count that as the actual start time. We were about 2 hours late yesterday, an hour late earlier 2 days ago, and now we're about 2 hours and 4 minutes beyond our scheduled start time here. As we're getting ready to go here between the Watertown Post 17 and the Fargo Post 400 Stars. 10 a.m., 12 noon, and 2 was the original schedule. It was supposed to be Stars, and Astros, and now they've cut it down to just 2 games, being Stars and Astros. So we'll have the Stars for your first, and the Astros coming up second. And we will take a break and come back with your starting lineups right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. Something weird with my headset, so stand by. Dylan Rodden. There we go. I think I figured it out. Dylan Rodden is the batter, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And I'll make that 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mitch Olson, Trayton Himmerich will be the other 2 batters here for the Watertown Post 17. And this one chopped over towards third. And a quick throw over to first, and that will be out number 1. So a 5-3 ground out here for out number 1, and Mitch Olson is the batter now. So Logan Sullivan on the mound, you got Jack Demers catching. We'll go around the bases here in just a moment. 1 away and Mitch Olson the batter. And the first pitch will skip off the glove into the backstop for strike 1. Andre Work at first, Caleb Christensen at second, Matt Bryant the shortstop. You got Jackson Hatterman over at third. In the outfield is Jake Jarashevsky in center, and left is Kobe Hansen, and right is Chayton Center. Pitch hits the outside edge for strike two, and a quick 0-2 count here to Mitch Olson. Phil's tuning in from Watertown, cheering on Post 17. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoy the broadcast. And I just found out what's wrong with the headset. There we go. Had the wrong headset on. That's what the problem was. So at least we figured it out in the top of the first, right? So that one was fouled away. It'll remain an 0-2 count here to Mitch Olson. Trayton Hemrick is the batter, and Caden Rylance is potentially due up in this inning here if we can get that deep into the lineup before out three happens. Mike Mason alongside Grant and Luke here helping us out today on today's broadcast. And once again, whether you're cheering on the Stars or cheering on Post 17, we hope you enjoy today's broadcast. Here's the 1-2 right down the middle for strike three. And that is strikeout number one for Logan Sullivan. And that will retire that batter and bring up Trayton Hemrick to face pitch number 11. On 10 pitches for Logan Sullivan, 3 balls and 7 strikes so far. As Hemrick will take a couple warm-up swings here, step into the batter's box, dig in, and get ready to go. 2 away, no score here in the top of the first. Sullivan delivers inside, missed it, ball 1. Just barely missed it, but it did back Hemrick up from the plate a little bit. So, and now he goes to the outside edge and misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. No runners on. And that one's a little bit low for 3 balls. So now Sullivan will have a chance to get a strike on the board as Hemrick will not be swinging on this pitch, and he'll take the strike or the walk, whichever happens. And it will be a strike. He will cash in on that free strike coupon there, and it's 3-1. If Hemrick can reach base, we'll see Caden Rylance next, but there is 2 away. 3-1. Up high, he'll walk him. That puts a runner on base and brings up Caden Rylance. 3 for 7 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. Hit to left field, hit to center field, an infield hit. Couple pop outs, 1 ground out, reached base on an error on 1 occasion on his 7 at-bats here on Magnitude. 2 away and runner on first. Once again, it's Trayton Hemrick, and Sullivan delivers down the middle for a strike. Nicely placed pitch there by Logan Sullivan. Logan Sullivan, he won't be batting today, so that takes one of the home run threats away for the Stars against Watertown. Andre Work has blasted 2 home runs in 2 days and 3 home runs on the year, and all 3 home runs have been against Watertown pitchers. So he'll be in the lineup when the Stars come up to bat in the home half of the first. Runner goes, and the throw up to second on a bouncer. Got him! Hemrick got caught stealing. And I'll do it for the first inning. We'll have Kobe Hansen, Matt Bryant, Chayton Center, your first 3 batters. Justin Remmers will be warming up on the mound when we return after this on Magnitude Sports.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Family owned and operated for many years, MTW Towing is your first call for all of your towing needs in the West Fargo, North Dakota area. We are a full-service towing company that offers fast and efficient service at affordable rates. Our professional team is always prepared to provide you the best service possible. We also accept student discounts. To learn more about us, please feel free to give us a call today at your convenience.
All right, welcome back. That's Kobe Hansen over to third and grounds out on a 5-3. So 1 pitch, 1 out as we return from the break here for Kobe Hansen. Matt Bryant up to the plate now. So it's Hansen, Bryant, and Chayton Sen, your first 3 batters. We'll see those, the one we already saw and those other 2 for sure here in this inning. Justin Remmers is on the mound here for Watertown. He's tossing them into the glove of Mason Krause. And then around the bases, you got Caden Rylance at first. At second base, you have Dylan Rodden. Trayton Hemerick is the shortstop. And at third is Nathan Briggs, outfield after the 1-0. And that one's popped up and delivered foul to the third base side, 1-1. It's Carter Benyon in left field. In center field is Spencer Wenches. And in right field is Peyton Bisker. Remmers with the 1-1, and that one will drop in for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here to Remmers. Broadcast coverage brought to you by our friends at Touchmark, Sweet Shots, MTW Towing in West Fargo, and Gotta Go Driving School, among others, bringing you post 400 action this spring and summer. He may have tipped that one. I'm going to go ahead and put it into the books as a fouled away pitch. Either way, it's a strike, and it's 2-2. Delivery is up high and in for ball 3, and it's a full count here to Matt Bryant. Once again, Chayton Sen is on deck. Remmers on 6 tosses now, 3 balls and 3 strikes. 1 pitch, 1 out to Kobe Hansen on that 5-3 ground out. Now these 5 make it 6 to Matt Bryant. Matt Bryant will send it to left. A high fly ball, but tracking it is Benyon. He makes the catch, and that's out number 2. 2 up and 2 down here for the Stars, and that brings up Chayton Sen. They'll put Andre Work into the on-deck circle if Sen can reach base. No PA announcer today because the microphones don't work from our booth today like they did yesterday for some reason. So Sen will foul that one on a one-hopper right into the Watertown dugout. A couple of Watertown players and or coaches had to dance their way out of the way of that one there. Strike 1. And that one's up a little bit high for a ball. 1-1. Next week, they're going to be doing some refencing of the outfield here at Starion Bank Field. So you'll see some noticeable changes here coming up over the next couple of weeks as far as the outfield is concerned. Pitch is 1-1 the count. That's what I had before. It's 2-1. Okay, 2-1 the count. Call that one a strike. They'll even up the count at 2-2. It's 315 down the right field line and the left field line, and about 385 to straightaway center where the batter's eye is at. About 355 to right center near the USA flag out in right center, and then about the same distance to left center. Full count now here to Chayton Sen. Once again, Andre Work is on deck if Sen can reach base here. And the payoff pitch swung on, fouled away, and that one lasered into the wiffle ball park just off the third base side of Starion Bank Field here. Payoff pitch number 2 for Remmers. They'll wind and deal. And it's a strikeout. Sen goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Stars. And they will go to the dugout and grab their gloves and come out and play some defense. And Logan Sullivan will pitch number 17 to Caden Rylance when we return after this.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. So 1-2-3 inning for Watertown and a 1-2-3 inning for the Post 400 Stars in the first. And we go to the top of the second here with Caden Rylance. We'll also see Spencer Wenches and Nathan Briggs this inning. 16 pitches in the top half of the first for Logan Sullivan. 7 balls and 9 strikes. And pitch 17 comes in low for ball 1 to Caden Rylance. 3 for 7 Rylance is when he plays on Magnitude Sports. Second pitch will come across for ball number 2. So just 2 games today. It was originally 3 games. Matter of fact, they've made so many changes. I've tried to keep it updated on our website, but I don't think I have the most recent changes on our website. Maybe I do. There was supposed to be 3 games, but there's only 2 games. We'll have the Stars followed by a doubleheader, or an unofficial doubleheader with the Astros taking on the juniors from Watertown, post 17, following the conclusion of this game. And a 4-pitch walk to Rylance. So Spencer Wenches will be the batter now here for Watertown as Rylance ends up on first. I don't know if we ever went around the bases here for the Stars. Let's do that now. Sullivan pitching, Jack Demers catching, Andre Work at first, Caleb Christensen at second, the shortstop Matt Bryant, Jackson Ammerman at third in the outfield here after the pitch. That one whipped foul, right side, first base side, and strike 1. Jake Jaroszewski in center, Kobe Hansen in left, Chayton Sen in right. And now that I say the outfield, I think I have gone around the bases. But if you're just tuning in, now you know. That's how the Stars will set up defensively here. A little bit drier day here. It was raining this morning, more like a strong mist than a rain, I guess is probably a good way to describe it. And that has caused a 3 games starting at 10 a.m. to be reduced to 2 games starting at 12:07. This one lifted up high, left center field. Left fielder Kobe Hansen's tracking it. He makes the catch. That's out number 1. So Nathan Briggs will step up to the plate now. 2 for 5 lifetime on Magnitude Sports with hits to center and right center field. A fly out to left, a pop out to the second baseman. Reached base on an error on one occasion on his at-bats here on Magnitude Sports. And pretty much all of those have been this year, either here at Starion Bank Field or back home at their home field in Watertown, South Dakota, where these 2 teams played exactly 1 weekend ago. That pitch is a little bit low. Demers had trouble finding it, but Rylance will remain at first. 1-0 now. Sullivan deals. Did he catch the edge? He did. 1-1. Let's see, I think it's coming up next Saturday. Post 400 Stars are supposed to host a game against Aberdeen here. That game has been canceled at Starring Bank Field, and they have moved the location down to Aberdeen. And a nice job there by Matt Bryant to catch that overthrow and make sure that Rylance doesn't go any further than second. So that game for the Stars down in Aberdeen, is the broadcast of that game is currently pending, as we have one of our announcers who could possibly do it, but he's also doing play-by-play for the Fargo Force. So it depends on if the Fargo Force win the series versus Lincoln. If they win, it's going to be really tough to get that game on. If the Lincoln series goes to Lincoln, then we would be able to have that game on for you. So, and we're still trying some other options to get that game on in case Fargo Force does win that season series against Lincoln, but we'll keep you posted. If we can get it on, it'd be a 1 p.m. doubleheader down in Aberdeen. Another walk puts 2 runners on for Watertown here in the bottom or top of the second, and it's Carter Benyon now, the batter. Skip in for ball 1. Benyon 3 for 6 on his plate appearances here over last weekend and this weekend. 2 hits to left, 1 to right, a fly out to center, and a ground out and reach base on an error. This one flared up first base side, and he ran out of real estate as it goes out of play, and that's a strike. So 1-1 the count now here to Carter Benyon. Once again, the runners on. Caden Rylance on second. Nathan Briggs on first. And this will be the 30th pitch from Logan Sullivan coming up here. 18 minutes into the ball game here at Starring Bank Field. And the windup outside for a ball. And it's 2-1. Broadcast coverage is also brought to you by our friends at Gotta Go Driving School, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, Santana Concrete, Popeyes, and Buffalo Wild Wings, to name a few. And that one will skip into the dirt for ball 3. So 3-1. If the Stars are on the road, you can ask your server at Buffalo Wild Wings to turn on the Stars on Magnitude, and they will do that for you. Had a lot of people watch the games from Buffalo Wild Wings on 42nd Street. Here's a hard hit ball towards Matt Bryant to second, over to first. 6-4-3 double play. They got it. And that will end the inning on a 6-4-3 double play. And that will take us to the home half of 2 with Andre Work, Logan Sullivan, and Jack Demers. I lied. Logan Sullivan is back. We'll be back in a moment here.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Home half of 2, it's the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. The Stars will see if they can avoid going 1, 2, 3 in this one. And Andre Work, we'll see if he can go 3 for 3 in 3 days. We'll explain more later as we get deeper into his at-bat here. I don't want to jinx anything. Andre Work likes to hit the ball to right and center field. He has had one hit to left, but he's mostly avoided left when playing on Magnitude Sports. So here's Andre Work, and time is called because the official's calling for the music operator to hit stop or pause on the music, and now we can get back to play. And he's going to ground this one right over to the first baseman, Rylance, and it's a direct ground out. So he still will have a couple at bats to try and go 3 for 3, but he doesn't go 3 for 3 on that one at bat. It's a direct ground out at first. And brings up Logan Sullivan. And compared to Andre Work, he's junior slugger of the season here for the Stars. He'll take that pitch and watch it go high and out for ball 1. Sullivan had a straightaway home solo. I think it was a solo home run against Watertown last weekend down in Watertown. And inside for ball 2. So 2-0 here to Logan Sullivan. Jack Demers is the batter on deck. Remmers has now tossed 17 pitches. This will be his 18th. And that's inside, ball 3. So a quick 3-0 count to Sullivan. Unless it's the pitch of his dreams, he will not be swinging here. And that's ball 4. And that's exactly why he wasn't swinging. Take the free walk and the free base, and now he'll move to first. Jack Demers will move into the batter's box here. Jack Demers bats .500. He's 8 for 16 on his lifetime appearances here on Magnitude. That'll push him back for ball 1. He likes left center field. He likes to bounce them right over the head of the shortstop on a majority of his at-bats. Most of his hits have gone in that direction. And that one will skip in low for ball 2. So the last 6 pitches from Remmers have been balls. There's a strike. 2-1 the count. Once again, Sullivan is the runner on first. Remmers pitching, Kraus catching, Rylance at first, Rodden at second, Himmerich the shortstop, Briggs at third. In the outfield, it's Benyon in left, Wenches in center, and Bisker in right. And the pitch is high for ball 3. 3-1 the count now. And third base coach will yell out play 1-5-4. We'll see what that one is. And I'm sure there's a couple other number combinations for the same play. And it's ball 4. And that'll be a walk. 9 pitches, 8 balls, and a strike on the last 2 batters for Remmers here. And here comes Jackson Hammerman now. Hammerman, if he goes to center field, it usually results in a base hit. If he goes anywhere else, it usually results in a out. 6 for 14 lifetime on Magnitude. And now he's going to square up, pull it back. Pitch comes up high and in, ball 1. We'll see if he squares up again here. Sacrifice bunt to move the runners to second and third, and then a base hit could really open things up here for the Stars if everything goes as planned. Easier said than done, we'll say it that way. He'll swing and miss here, or maybe he fouled it away. Either way, it's a strike, and it's 1-1. So there's still the possibility that he could square up here. We'll see what the coach's preference is. And he will just take a swing at it. And it's mishandled by the shortstop and out at second. So Ammerman will reach on a fielder's choice. Or is he safe at second? He's safe at second, so it'd still be a fielder's choice, and the bases are loaded. you really study the play, you could probably charge an error to the shortstop, but we're going to be kind here. That one's going to find the gap, and that will bring in Logan Sullivan from third. It's an RBI single, or check that. It'll bring in somebody else from third, who is apparently courtesy running for it's Malachi Wurmeyer who came in to score. So in our stat book, he'll get the run scored. So it's an RBI single for Jaroszewski. Play happened so fast I didn't even get to say his name. And Demers over to third, Ammerman up to second, Jaroszewski on first. Now it's Caleb Christensen, the batter. Christensen likes left center and right center, according to his spray chart over the past couple seasons here on Magnitude Sports. And looked like he was going to square up, but that will miss for ball one. So a good opportunity here for the Stars with one out and the bases low. Well, they were loaded until that last hit, actually. Just first and second. And a 2-0 game so far as that pitch comes in for another ball, and it's ball two. Some Watertown fans trying to cheer the Remmers on into throwing a strike. And we'll see if he does that. He will not. Not on that pitch. It's 3-0. So he's struggled to find the strike zone here on the last 3-4 batters, but there's a strike. 3-1. So just a reset here. Jackson Hammerman, the runner on second. Jake Jaroszewski, the runner on first. Christensen will take that one to center field, and he had to stretch out for that, but Wentz just makes the catch, and the runners will stay put. So now back to the top of the order here with Colby Hansen. 0 for 1, grounded out to third the first time to the plate today. Once again, just 2 games today after the Stars will end this watch link. We'll start a brand new one for the Astros game. And this one drilled down the third base line and fair. Rounding third is Jackson Ammerman. Picked up in foul territory, sent back in. Jaroszewski will backpedal to second, and it's an RBI single for Colby Hansen to make it 3-0. Now bring up Matt Bryant. He would fly out to left last time he was at the plate. So the Stars have, and they did indeed charge an error to Watertown. They must have decided later to charge that as an error. So that error will go to the shortstop, and the next time we have an opportunity, we'll correct our stats to match. And this one hit hard towards first. Ryans will pick it up, step on the bag. That's out number 3, and they'll strand 2 on base. So Matt Bryant now 0 for 2 with that fly out to left, and now the direct ground out to first. And we'll see batters 8, 9, and 1 for Watertown. It's 3-0. 3 runs on 2 hits and a Watertown error when we return after this. Yeah.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh, yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love. Get it today and make your taste buds dance.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Krause and Dylan Rodden, batters 8, 9, and 1 here for the Stars, or for Watertown. And the first pitch comes in for ball 1 to Bisker. Bisker has favors left field on. He has one hit right field, but that one kind of left the hand. I mean, he may have lost his balance on the lean in on the throw there, and as you can see, it went just a little bit outside. Ball 2. And I say that with a little bit of sarcasm intended, positive sarcasm for that matter. 2-0, and this one is a little bit low, and it's 3-0. So we'll see if Sullivan can rebound from that one bad pitch there. And the 3-0, no, he will not. He'll walk him on 4. So Mason Krause will come to the plate now here for Watertown. Well, just 48 hours ago, we were talking about how convenient it was to have an air conditioner here in this press box at Starion Bank Field, and for the past 48 hours, we have not used it 1 second of that 48 hours. But come this summer, it'll be handy. Stars open up the summer portion of their schedule June 5th, I believe it is, against Jamestown, Post 14 Eagles, a team that was in the state championship game last year and lost to West Fargo, but they came a game shy of potentially making the regional tournament, but instead West Fargo went there instead. Of course, the Stars were at the regional tournament 2 years ago, and they ended up winning that and going to Shelby, North Carolina, and they're looking to maybe, hopefully, make another appearance down there this season here. But still a lot of baseball to be played to determine all that. Nice job there by Ammerman. Up to second, over to first. They got him. A 5-4-3 double play. Shortstop stayed out of that action this time. 5-4-3 double play. The only thing more exciting than that is a triple play. We had one of those happen here at Starion Bank Field last year in a game against the Williston Keybirds. That play is mentally burned into my mind. I could watch it even without the video. 1 ball, no strike. Dylan Rodden is the batter, by the way. That one's fouled off to the right side of the batter's box. 2 balls and a strike now here to Rodden. On deck is Mitch Olson. Sullivan now 40 tosses, 24 balls and 16 strikes. That one will pop away. Nobody on base for Watertown to take advantage of that, and it'll be 3-1. I believe it was either a 4-6-5-3 or a 6-4-5-3. I can't remember if it was short to second or second to short, but I do remember it went from one of those two to third to first for the the triple play last year. I'll have to go back and watch the video and find out if it was 6-4 or 4-6 on that. Peyton Bisker will move up to second on that wild pitch, and it'll be 1-0 here to Mitch Olson. Ball 2. Time is called. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound here for the Stars. Once again, we're 36 minutes into the ball game. Runner on seconds, Peyton Bisker. Logan Sullivan, 45 pitches, 27 balls, and 18 strikes. Something tells me this is nothing more than a chit-chat. There's not going to be any change here. Visit to the mound brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. Visit them at marshmma.com to learn more about the services they can provide for you here in the Fargo Moorhead and surrounding area. It's 2 balls and no strikes here to Mitch Olson. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by our friends here at Touchmark. Sweet Shots, MTW Towing in Fargo. Got to go driving school. Goldmark Commercial Real Estate. Tommy's Express Car Wash. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill. Santana Concrete. Popeyes. Buffalo Wild Wings. Ball 3. And another advancement for Bisker as he makes it over to third. Cloudy and 53, on our way to a high of 55, so it's not going to get much warmer than it is right now. Edge there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Watertown fans cheering on Mitch, and the Stars fans cheering on Logan to try and get a strike 2 here. And he will not. The Watertown fans' cheers will win that battle, and it's runners on the corners. First and third, Olson first, Bisker third, and Trayton Hemrick, who was walked last time, makes him 0 for 0, steps up to the plate now. Moves Caden Rylance into the on-deck circle. So 2 out, and a big at-bat here for Logan Sullivan. As the Stars would like to collect that third out and strand 2 runners on base if they could. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1 here to Hemrick. Once again, Rylance is on deck, and that's 50 pitches for Sullivan now. 30-20 in favor of balls on the ball strike split. Pitch 51. Out of bounce away, and coming in to score is Bisker. He'll get in standing. Advancing to second is Mitch Olson, and it's 3-1 now in favor of the Stars. Pitch will go into the books as a wild pitch for ball 2. And that leaves 1 runner on base. It's Olson on second. And that pitch is a little high for ball 3. Excuse me, ball 3. So base hit here would be huge for Watertown. And a pair of strikes or a ground ball to a positional player would be even better. And they might get that positional player ground ball, and it's going to be a 6-3 ground out. And they will strand Mitch Olson on base, and it'll remain 3-1 instead of 3-2. Had that snuck by Brian, it may have been 3-2. But it's not, and now we'll go now to the bottom of the third, and due up is Sen working Sullivan after this.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, welcome back. Chayton Sen is the batter. 0 for 1, struck out looking last time he was at the plate. And now Sen will call time. He'll back up and loosen up a little bit. Step back into the batter's box. Justin Remmers is on 35 pitches. This will be pitch 36, and it hits him. And Sen is on base via hit by a pitch. That'll bring up the slugger, Andre Work, 0 for 1, grounded out directly to first. Last time he was at the plate. Want to say hi to Jim from Denver, North Carolina. He says, go Stars. And it's 78 degrees where he's at right now. That's about 20 degrees warmer than it is here. Maybe 25 degrees warmer, actually, now that I think about it. Swing and a miss there by Andre Work for strike one. It was a little bit outside. Had he connected on it, it might be 5-1. Remmers will take a good look at Sen. Glance over at him at a second time. Deliver the pitch high for a ball, and it's 1-1. And another one that's up high for a ball. It's 2-1 now here to Remmers, or to Work. Remmers the pitcher. 21 balls and 18 strikes on 39 tosses, and this is pitch number 40 for Remmers. And that one hit high, deep, and foul. And that one did land in the park, but it went foul. And this one grounded out towards Rodden at second. Over to San. No, they will not. They'll only get the lead runner at second. So Work reaches on a fielder's choice. It's 4-6 on the throw out at second on the force out. And that brings up Logan Sullivan. So Andre Work reaches base, but will remain 0 for 0 on his 2 at-bats. Sullivan also 0 for 0. He was walked last time he was at the plate on 4 pitches. And that's pitch number 5 that he's seen in this game, and all 5 of them have been balls. Runner goes. That one skied up really high. Wenches is there, he makes the grab, and running back to first is Andre Work. Not the highest pop out I've seen, but it probably ranks in the top 5, if I'm being honest with you. That was a really high ball. Jack Demers now the batter. Two outs on the board now, 44 minutes into the ball game. And that one will drop in for a ball. 1-0 to Demers. 0 for 0 with a walk. Jackson Ammerman's the batter on deck if Demers can reach base. (3-1) ball game here, and the pitch. That one is popped up left field. Backpedaling as a third baseman in foul territory. He cannot make the catch, and it'll be strike one. So 1-1. A for effort there for Nathan Briggs, trying to track that one down, but I don't know if it's dried up any or not, but I know right at the fence in left field, right where the foul line connects to the fence, was a wet patch in the grass outfield there. I was told, more on that thought here in a second, outside for ball 2. I was told that if any hit goes over into that area and the umpire sees a splash, it's going to be ruled as a ground rule double, just for safety reasons and to keep the left fielders dry. Strike called there. If the umpire does not see a splash, then it's just either a base hit or a fouled away pitch, depending on which side of the line the ball lands on. But the puddle is presumably right on the line. Watertown coaches were here about 10:15 this morning. They decided to wait a little bit and let the field dry up some. So that one's fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first is Andre Work. Batter Jack Demers. Demers looking for a base hit here. He's 0 for 0 with a walk. 2-2 pitch from Remmers. That one hit hard, and it gets by the second baseman. Rounding second's Andre Work. He's going to head to third, and he is going to be safe. So that puts runners on the corners now. That was a close one at third there. Work nearly got tagged out. So Jackson Ammerman now reached on a fielder's choice last time he was at the plate. And the Stars looking to get the one that Watertown got back here. And Remmers will be on pitch 50 here to Ammerman. So he gets some words of guidance from Mason Krause. Krause put his helmet back on and gets set behind the plate. Deliver the signal to Remmers. Remmers will check over his shoulder there at Demers on first. Set, wind, and deliver. And in for a strike. 0-1 to Ammerman. Neal 1. And that one will pop away. And now Malachi Wurmeyer, who's courtesy running for Demers, makes it up to second base. So now base hit would be huge here if Ammerman can get one here on a 1-1 count. And he tried for it, but he fouls it down into the dirt. Off to the left side of the batter's box. Jake Jaroszewski will do the honors to get that ball put into its proper place. He's the batter on deck. Outside for a ball. So if Ammerman can reach base, we'll see Jaroszewski next. Approaching the 50-minute mark of the ball game here in the bottom of the third with 2 away. Wind up in the 2-2, and this one grounded out towards Himmerich. He will scoop it up, fire it over, and did he pick it? He did. And that will prevent the runs from scoring. They'll strand 2 on base on the 6-3 ground out by Ammerman, and that will send us to the top of the fourth. Batters 4, 5, and 6 is the middle of the order for Watertown. Due up is Rylance, Wenches, and Briggs. When we return after this here on Magnitude Sports, stay tuned.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, welcome back. Middle of the order here. It starts with Caden Rylance. 3-1 ball game in favor of the Stars here in the top half of League 4. Once again, want to say hi to Jim watching from Denver, North Carolina. Certainly appreciate his loyal viewership. And that one is fouled off, and it's 1-1. Also want to say hi to Trudy Hendrickson. They're watching from Mesa, Arizona, where it's 83 degrees. Thanks for tuning in, Trudy. Appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now you can make it 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caden Rylance, who walked last time he was at the plate. And this one, a little chopper. It's going to be picked up there by Ammerman. Can he get it in time? He does. 5-3 ground out. That was not an easy 5-3 ground out, but Ammerman was able to charge forward. Matt Bryant thought that it might be his ball to play, but Ammerman recognized that he had the better play on it, and not only did he get there, but he made the tough throw over to first to get the out. And now it'll be Spencer Wenches, who flew out to left field last time he was at the plate. This one popped up, fouled off to the first base side, and out of play for strike 1. And that one just missed. That'll even up the counter to ball and a strike. If you're hungry, head on over to Buffalo Wild Wings or Popeyes or both of them. And, get some food, and by doing so, you'll be supporting one of the businesses that supports today's broadcast. Now I'm going to pop in low for ball number 2. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by MTW Towing in West Fargo and our friend Jeff Weber over at Gotta Go Driving School in Fargo. 2-1, and outside 3-1. So if you don't have time to help your new teenage driver learn how to drive, study for the exams, you can hand those responsibilities over to Jeff at Gotta Go Driving School, and he'll do that work for you. That one will pop away, and now Wenches is on base with a walk. And that'll bring up Nathan Briggs, who was also walked last time he was at the plate. He's 0 for 0 as a result. We've reached the 53-minute mark of this ball game now here. And once again, coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one is the Post 400 Astros taking on Watertown Juniors. We will shut down this stream and start a brand new watch link for that one. The watch link's on our YouTube channel if you want to go there and set a reminder. Runner goes up to second on a bounce, and he dropped the ball as the runner came off the base, and had he not dropped the ball, Winchester might have been out, but he gets credit for the stolen base and advances to second as a result. Of course, you check up the upcoming broadcast schedule. We added some games last night to that broadcast schedule, which can be found at magnitudesn.com. Little chopper, Ammerman, can he do it again? Yes, he can. A 5-3 ground out. Wenches moves to third, and that's 2 away. He's had to make 2 tough plays at third, but he's gotten the job done, and which is a significant improvement from the disastrous play at third base, not necessarily by Ammerman, but just at third base. I don't think Ammerman was playing third base yesterday, where the third baseman committed 3 errors, and now he's committed 3 outs instead in this game. So, like I said, a 180-degree turnaround from yesterday to today. Carter Benyon is the batter. 1 ball, no strike. And this one is fouled off. It was kind of crawling down the foul line and just snuck to the right of the first base bag right before it reached first base. So that's foul, and it's 1-1. Benyon 0 for 1, grounded out to Matt Bryant, the shortstop, last time he was at the plate. And this time he goes to left field on a line drive that'll drop for an RBI. Coming in to score is Wenches, and it's 3-2. And Benyon with the RBI single cuts the Stars' lead down to 1. And it's up to Peyton Bisker now to keep the inning going here for Watertown. Mason Krause will move into the on-deck circle if Bisker can reach base. 2 away and a runner on first with Benyon via the RBI single. Cut the lead down to a 1-run deficit. 3-2. And the pitch is fouled back for strike number 1. Time will be called there, so Dylan Rodden can get the ball out of the net. Oh, 1, runner goes up high, throw up to second. It's a little bit off the mark, and he'll slide in, no problem. Benyon with the stolen base, and now he's in scoring position, and a base hit could tie the game. 1-1 here to Peyton Bisker. Mason Krause on deck, pitch 69 coming up here for Logan Sullivan. And that's fouled back for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sullivan ahead in the count with 2 away and a runner on second, and a strike would be huge here. See if Sullivan can sneak one by Bisker here and end the inning. He gets it up a little bit upstairs, and it's 2-2. So 40 balls, 30 strikes on 70 pitches for Sullivan, according to my numbers, which are officially unofficial official. And he got a strike by him. That is strikeout number 3 for Logan Sullivan. Now bring us to the bottom of the 4th as they strand one on base, and it remains a 3-2 game. But they do get one across. And in the home half of 4 will be Jaroszewski, Christensen, and Hampson. Batters 8, 9, and 1 when we return on Magnitude Sports.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back. We're 1 hour into the ball game and we're halfway home here in the bottom of the 4th. Justin Remmers will toss pitch 55 to start the home half of 4 here, as Jake Jaroszewski will step up to the plate. Jaroszewski had an RBI single into left field last time he was at the plate. He's 1 for 1. It's his second at bat here in the game. I believe that RBI single scored either the first or second run of the game for the Stars. 1-0 the count. And now it's 2-0. The Stars, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Watertown error. They've left 4 on base. Watertown, 2 runs on 1 hit, no Stars errors, and they've left 3 on base so far halfway through this game. And this one hit hard but foul down the third base side, and that'll equal strike 1. 2-1 the count now. And the 2-1 delivery. That one's popped up, and it'll be out of play. Just to the right side of our broadcast booth here. Young kid in a Watertown hat will go and try and find that one. It's always a fun task for the youngsters to go track down those fouled away pitches. 2-2 the count. Ooh, I think that hit him. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, it did. Even though the official didn't give the official signal for being hit by a pitch, Jaroszewski will reach via just that. And Caleb Christensen will be the batter now. And he'll face pitch number 60 from Remmers. He sent one high, very high, out to Spencer Wenches in center field last time he was at the plate. And he went for the bunt, and he bunted it right off home plate. Foul for strike one. We'll see if Christensen squares up here again or not. And the Remmers will step off and look Jaroszewski back to first. Jaroszewski will get a lead off again here as Remmers gets the signal, now looks and steps off again. Now they'll try picking him off, but Jaroszewski back in time. So 2 looks and a pickoff attempt on, all in a row there on Jaroszewski as they're keeping a close eye on him. Look over once again, and now he'll deliver, and he will square up. And it's bunted right back towards Remmers. Remmers will pick the ball up and throw him out, and the sack bunt does its job, moving Jaroszewski up to second. So 1 out, runner in scoring position now. And that brings up Kobe Hansen as we return to the top of the order now. So 61 pitches for Remmers to face the first 18 batters. And Kobe Hansen's 1 for 2, ground out to third, and he hit that sharp single down the third base line last time he was at the plate. And the pitch. Okay, I was going to call that a ball, but the referee down at the plate said, no, you're not. 0-1. Couple glances at Jaroszewski on second. Kraus couldn't find the ball, and neither could Jaroszewski, and that's why he didn't take off for third. And to be honest with you, I couldn't find it either from my perspective, so probably a smart choice there by Jaroszewski to stay put at second base. 1-1 the count. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and 1 runner on, and that one just came that terribly close to hitting Kobe Hansen. He was just able to sneak out of the way. 2-1 the count now. Outside 3-1. Not sure if he was trying to get Hansen to chase on that one or not, but if he was, Hansen didn't bite. And this one will come in low, and Hansen will move to first. So it'll be a walk to Hansen. Jaroszewski stays on second. Matt Bryant now. Fly out to left and a direct ground out to first on his 2 at-bats. So he's 0 for 2. And he'll face pitch 67 from Remmers. And this one, probably not the hit he wanted, and thrown out. It does the equivalent of a sacrifice bunt, and it's a ground out on a 1-3 to advance his teammates to second and third, so all is good. And Chayton Sen now will have a chance to get a base hit and possibly pick up a couple RBIs. He's 0 for 1. He struck out looking. Last time he was at the plate, he got hit by a pitch. And this one cranked to left and high and deep. And backpedaling is the left fielder, and it's over his head, Carter Benyon. And that will score 1 run, and it'll score 2 runs, and it'll be a 2-run RBI double. At least that's how I would charge it, as a base hit. We'll see how they do it on the scoreboard here. And they do charge it as a hit. And I agree with that because it was over the head of Benyon, so it's not. It'd be a little cruel to call that an error. So Jaroszewski and Hansen score on the RBI double by Sen, and now it's Andre Work 0 for 2, ground out to first, reached on a fielder's choice last time he was at the plate. There's 2 outs, and it's a 5-2 ball game here as they got the one back plus one more. Pitch inside, caught the edge for a strike, and it's 1-1, I think. Yep, 1-1. 1 hour and 7 minutes, time of the ball game now. This is pitch 71 from Remmers. And that one hit up high, center field, tracking it is Wenches. He dives and he claims he makes the catch, and the umpires haven't given the signal, but they're gonna give him the out. Nice diving catch by Wenches out in center field. That'll take us to batters 9, 1, and 2 for Watertown. It's Kraus, Rodden, and Olsen. Logan Sullivan with pitch 72. No, we'll have a new pitcher. We'll be back in a moment.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, welcome back. Some changes defensively as we have a new pitcher on the mound here for the Stars. It's Matt Bryant. Logan Sullivan will move to first. Kobe Hansen to second. Caleb Christensen to shortstop. And then we have a new left fielder too, which I'm still trying to figure out. Here's the first pitch from Matt Bryant, and it's up high and in for ball one. Logan Sullivan, end of the day, with 71 pitches, 40 balls and 31 strikes, allowed 2 runs on a single hit and stranded 3 runners. And this one heading out to center. Jaroszewski's there. That's out number 1. So that will retire Kraus, and now Dylan Rodden is the batter for Watertown. 5-2 as the Stars have the lead. 5 runs on 4 hits, 1 Watertown error. They've left 5 on base so far here in this contest. That'll hit the strike zone for strike 1 to Rodden, who's 0 for 2. Grounded out to third and then struck out looking last time he was at the plate. Bryant winds up, delivers the 0-1. In for strike 2. Nice pitch by Matt Bryant right down the middle. But a little bit inside that made Rodden nervous to take a swing at that one. That was a perfectly placed pitch. He'll reach for that one, fouled off, and count will remain right where it's at 0-2. On deck is Mitch Olsen for Watertown. He'll be the next batter here, regardless of what happens for Rodden's at bat. Inside, and that's a ball, and it's 1-2 now. Another one right out to center field for Jaroszewski, and that's 2 flyouts to center for outs 1 and 2. So now Mitch Olson 0 for 1, struck out swinging, and last time he was walked. Bryant delivers a strike right down the middle. It's Andre Work who's out in left field. Okay, just make sure that we got everybody else the same, and we do. 2-2. Did he catch the edge? He did. It's strikeout number 1 for Matt Bryant, and the 4th of the day for the Stars as Mitch Olson goes down looking. And that'll bring us to the home half of the 5th with Logan Sullivan, Jack Demers, and Jackson Ammerman batters 5, 6, and 7. We're going to return after this.
I kind of wonder where to even begin about what I love about Touchmark. It's everything. It's the time with the residents. It's my team. I work with wonderful individuals every single day. I love the people, and my job is to connect with them, and that's a pretty great job to have, that you get to make genuine, real connections with our residents and our team members. It's just the overall community. That is Touchmark. That's what I love.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tall every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love. Get it today and make your taste buds dance.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
All right, we've got a new pitcher here for Watertown now here as we go into the home half of the 5th. It's number 5. It is. Let me look here. See who number 5 is on my roster. It is Chase Christensen. Is the new pitcher here for Watertown. I don't notice any other defensive changes. If I do notice them, I'll pass them along. Remmers, 71 pitches, 34 balls, 37 strikes, allowed 5 runs on 4 hits and left 5 Stars runners stranded on base. Logan Sullivan steps up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. He was walked his first time and then flied out to Wenches in center field on his most recent trip to the plate. And now he rips one and Wenches is going after it again, and he nearly found the perfect spot, but Wenches was able to run there and make the grab. So that's his second fly out to Wenches in this game on 3 at-bats. And now bring up Jack Demers, who's 1 for 1. With a walk and a singles, we hit 1 hour, 15 minutes time of the game. So Chase Christensen, 1 pitch, 1 strike, 1 out. And now Jack Demers is the batter. And that is just a little bit below the knees for ball 1. And another ball for ball 2. Sullivan also had three strikeouts. I'll check the numbers on Remmer's strikeouts here in a moment. 2-0 the count, or 2-1 I believe is the count. Here's the windup and the delivery outside. 3-1. Remmers had one strikeout. Batter went down looking. And now Demers will walk. Bring up Jackson Ammerman. And Malachi Wermeyer will come in and courtesy run for Demers on first. So sneak that change in there. And now Ammerman will check his wristband for play 405, and he'll dig into the batter's box and get ready for pitch number 7 from Christensen. That one bounces through the legs of Kraus, and Wermeyer will advance on a pass ball. Ammerman 0 for 2, reached on the fielder's choice, and then he would ground out to the shortstop Himmerich on a 6-3. And now it's 2-0, and taking out for third is Wermeyer as that one pops off to the right side, and Wermeyer will make it into third standing on a wild pitch. 2-0. Count now, and he'll get the strike in there for 3-1. So Wermeyer on third, 3-1 the count, one away. Jake Jaroszewski on deck unless a double play happens. And that one will bounce away, and here comes Jaroszewski as Ammerman will walk to put runners on the corners here for the Stars. 8 balls and 3 strikes on 11 pitches. No strikeouts yet for Christensen. And he will get that chance here against Jaroszewski, who's 1 for 1. He singled to left and then was hit by a pitch as Kraus gives some words of guidance to Christensen and his teammates. Catchers will step up in front of the batter's box to share hand signals to discuss what the catcher wants his fielders to do. Pitch will come up just a little high, ball 1. Hour 19 minutes, time of the game now. Broadcast coverage brought to you by our friends at Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill. Tommy's Express Car Wash bringing you today's strikeouts and home runs. Santana Concrete, Popeyes, and Buffalo Wild Wings to name a few. And now the double steal, back home, it's off the mark and he's safe. And the double steal is effective as Ammerman takes second and Wermeyer scores, and that makes the score 6-2 now. So Ammerman gets threatened, but basically gets the free steal at second, and the throw back home went to the first base side, and that's not the side you want it going to when the runner is coming in from third. You either want it right on target or off to the left. My left, the thrower's right a little bit. 2-1 to Jaroszewski. Jaroszewski with a bouncer towards third. Briggs picks it up, fires it over, and scooping it is Rylance for the out. Ammerman will stay put at second. It's a 5-3 ground out for Jaroszewski, and that will bring us to Caleb Christensen now.
Christensen 0 for 1. Fly out to center, a sacrifice bunt to move teammates into scoring position last time he was at the plate. And this one will come off the handle of the bat, and as a result, some boos from the 400 team as they expected more from their coach on that one. Nothing in one. Now make it 1-1. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by our friends at Touchmark. Sweet Shots in Fargo. Gotta Go Driving School. MTW Towing in West Fargo. Goldmark Commercial Real Estate. Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill and Santana Concrete. Bringing you spring and summer coverage of the Stars and select games for the Astros and Comets this spring and summer. Of course, the Comets not playing until the summer portion of the schedule. 2-1 the count, and Christensen will see that one go low and out for 3-1. Once again, once this game is over, this watch link will be shut down. We'll start a brand new one for the Astros game. 3-1, outside edge, got it for 3-2. Christensen thought it was going out, and to be honest, I would have thought the same thing, but it did catch the edge, and now full count and a payoff pitch coming up as a result. 2 away, Ammerman on second, and a big pitch here for Christensen. And Chase Christensen beats Caleb Christensen on the strikeout. He got him looking, and that will retire the Stars in the home half of the 5th. We move to the top of the 6th now. Trayton Hemrick, Keaton Rylance, Spencer Wenches. It's batters 3, 4, and 5. Matt Bryant with pitch 12. When we return after this, we'll be back in a moment.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, welcome back. We have 3, 4, and 5 for Watertown here in the top of the 6th. We're an hour and 24 minutes into the broadcast now. Or maybe a little bit more on the broadcast, but that's the time of the game since first pitch to now. Matt Bryant with pitch 12. Pitch 12 is popped up, fouled away off the first base side, strike 1. Hemrick 0 for 1. He was walked and they grounded out on a 1-3 back to the then pitcher Logan Sullivan on his last at bat. This is his 3rd trip to the plate here in this game. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bryant, and a little chop up charging in is Kobe Hansen. He can't get it, bare hands it, and it is in time. I do not believe it. 4-3 ground out on a little chopper that took every ounce of energy the second baseman Kobe Hansen had to get that out, and it's Caden Rylance now. 1:25 time of the game, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Maybe a swing that Caden Rylance would like to have back, and it's 0-1. He's also 0 for 1. He walked, and then he grounded out to 3rd last time he was at the plate. Takes strike 2 here. And that's why he'd like to have that first one back, because it'd be 1-1 instead of 0-2 had
had a chance to take that swing back. Inside 1-2. Had to bounce out of the way of that one. And a strikeout. That is the second strikeout for Matt Bryant on the Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout tracker. And that'll bring up Spencer Wenches, 0 for 1. A fly out to left field. He was walked last time he was at the plate. And that one hit up high and deep, and that thing might be gone. I don't know yet, and it will not be gone. It's right at the fence. That one certainly had a chance. And it's going to be a, did his hand come off the plate? He's out. And he's a little frustrated with that one. I don't know if the wet surface, I'm not saying it's too wet, but he'll get a hug from his coach there and say, shake it off, shake it off. That was a deep hit that came just a foot or so shy of being a solo home run. And Wenches slides through third base on an attempted triple and gets tagged out, and that ends the inning. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love. Get it today and make your taste buds dance.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
All right, welcome back. Here in the bottom of the sixth, Colby Hansen, Matt Bryant, Jake Sen, top of the order. Batters 1, 2, and 3. 1 hour and 28 minutes, time of the game. Chase Christensen on the mound for Watertown is no longer on the mound for Watertown. So Chase Christensen's day will come to an end with no strikeouts, 21 pitches, 8 strikes, and 13 balls. He will allow 1 run on no hits and strand 1 runner. And now Caden Rylance will be the new pitcher here for Watertown, and that means we'll have a new first baseman too. I'll try and sneak a peek at the jersey number here ASAP. Actually, it's Talon Jurgens at first base. As that first pitch is fouled away. So Talon Jurgens comes into play first base. Let's see if there's any others changes. I don't think so. Fouled away first base side for another strike. Yep, the only change is pitcher and first. Everybody else in the same spots as they were before. 0-2 now. And Colby Hansen will foul that one away for 0-2.5. One for 2. He grounded out to third, and then he had a laser beam down the third base line. And then last time he was at the plate, he walked. So this is his 4th trip to the plate today. And 0-2. And this one popped up. Could be a chance for Jurgens at first, and then he'll make the grab. Nice job there by Talon Jurgens to make the grab for out number 1. And that'll bring us to Matt Bryant now. Bryant 0 for 3, looking to get something here. He flied out to left, and then he grounded out directly to first, and then he grounded out on a 1-3 on a hit that kind of came off his bat weird and acted almost like a bunt and went right back to the pitcher. He was able to be thrown out. That pitch comes in a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. We're at 1 hour 31. Once again, Chayton Sen is on deck. One away. We might see Andre work if we can get that far into the lineup here. 6-2 is our score in favor of the Fargo Post 400 Stars. Fouled away over the Watertown dugout and out of play. 1-1 the count. And that one is chip foul once again. And that was almost similar to the hit he had that we were talking about when he first stepped into the batter's box. 1-2 the count. Fouled off again. So he's staying alive on a 1-2 count here. He's earned himself a couple additional pitches, and we'll see if he can connect on one here. Once again, he's 0 for 3, looking to snap that on this at bat if he can. Watertown defense set up pretty well. The biggest gap's probably in left center, and he'll foul that one off again. He's fouled off 4 in a row now after that first pitch was a ball. And he'll face his third 1-2 pitch here, coming up on pitch 7 for Caden Rylance. All 7 pitches to Matt Bryant. No, I take that back. 6 of the 7. And he will find that base hit. And we said that the biggest gap was in left center, and that's right where Matt Bryant put it. So it's a single and a base hit, and brings up Chayton Sen now, who's 1 for 2. Struck out, hit by a pitch, and then he doubled to deep left last time he was at the plate. He'll face pitch number 8 from Rylance. Strike. For 1 as they try to pick off on Bryant. Rylance will look at Bryant. Now he'll set, nod, and deliver. Caught the edge, strike 2. Jim says after this game he's gonna go get a car wash, but he doesn't have a Tommy's Express car wash in his area. I'd Google that and be sure of that, Jim, because they do have locations nationwide, so I'd Google it just to be sure, but I believe you otherwise. Here's the pitch, fouled away. It remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and now the throw up to second. And Bryant will slide in head first. He'll take the base, and Chayton Sen will strike out. And Andre Work will step up to the plate now with 2 away. 1 hour and 34 minutes. Andre Work looking to snap an 0 for 3 streak that started with a ground out to first, a fielder's choice, and a fly out to the shortstop in shallow left center. Pitch comes in a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Pitch is high for a ball, 2-0. And Work will not be swinging on this pitch. that will be a free strike for Islands. Now he could be swinging, depending on what kind of pitch he gets. 3-1. Two-way, Matt Bryant on second, and the pitch. Sent up. High pop-up into foul territory. Briggs is there, and he makes the catch. So Andre Work will not get the hat trick of home runs, as that will likely be his last at bat, unless somehow he can sneak around the batting order once again here before the end of this game. As we go to the top of the seventh, they leave one stranded on base, and we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though.
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
All right, welcome back. It's Nathan Briggs. 6, 7, and 8 is the last hope for Watertown, as they need to score at least 4 runs to force the bottom of the 7th. Matt Bryant just delivered pitch 20. Here's pitch 21. Did he check his swing? He did not, and it's 1-1 the count. Briggs is 0 for 1. He walked, and then he grounded out to third on his 2 chips to the plate so far today. And be a 1-1, and this one hit out hard towards Caleb Christensen. He'll pick it up on one hop and deliver a strike to Logan Sullivan, and that's a 6-3 ground out. And Carter Benyon will be the next batter here. So 2 outs to work with, and they need 4 runs on those 2 outs. Carter Benyon 1 for 2. Grounded out to the shortstop, and then he also singled to left field on his most recent trip to the plate. And here's the pitch up high from Bryant for ball 1. So Bryant now approaching 25 pitches. I got him at 23 at the moment. Approaching the 1 hour, 40-minute mark of the ball game. And this one is lifted up, and Sullivan's tracking it, and that's out number 2. So now they need 4 runs on 1 out. And we'll see if they can put together some 2-out magic, and I'll have to start with Peyton Bisker. 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout swinging, and he'll face pitch 25 from Bryant. 6 balls and 18 strikes on 24 pitches so far from Matt Bryant, who comes in relief for Logan Sullivan. And now he's looking to close this one out. Logan Sullivan had a decent day on the mound today as well. 1-0 here to Bisker. Mason Krause is the batter on deck if Bisker can reach base, and he will reach base. Base hit to right field, and will he try for 2? No, he will not. He'll limit it to a single. And now Mason Krause 0 for 2, ground out to third, fly out to center field. And Dylan Rodden is the batter on deck if Krause can reach base with no outs occurring. Krause batter 9. If we do get Dylan Rodden up on the plate, they'll flip it back to the top of the order here for Watertown. Pickoff attempt there on Bisker, and now another pickoff attempt. So 2 on number 2. but he's back safely on 2 occasions. 2 away, and the first pitch is hit hard into left field. It's a base hit for Mason Krause. They'll push Bisker up to second, and now with 2 outs, they have 2 on, and we go back to the top of the order with Dylan Rodden. Rodden 0 for 3, ground out to third, struck out, and then he flied out to center. And now put Talon Jurgens would be the batter on deck if Rodden can reach base with no outs occurring. There's strike 1. Once again, Rodden's 0 for 3, ground out, strikeout, fly out. So Talon Jurgens on deck represents the run they need in order to advance this game to the bottom of the 7th. And they're going to try for third. He's safe. They're saying Bisker got under the tag, and he's safe at third, and now runners on the corners. Bryant will check his wrist pad for play 0-4-4. Take a quick glance over at first. He'll set, wind, deliver the 1-1, and it's outside for ball 2. Bisker on third, Krause on first. Runners on for Watertown, trailing 6-2 here with 2 away in the top of the 7th. And Talon Jurgens on deck. Rodden needs a base hit, and he'll foul it off. And it's 3-1, I guess. So no, it's 2-2, yeah. That's what I thought. Must have hit the wrong button over on the other press box there. Big pitch here for Bryant, 2-2. And a grounder, and Ammerman cannot handle it, and everybody's safe, and that'll be an error. So Rodden will reach on an error. Bisker will stay at third. The bases are loaded for Talon Jurgens. And now one swing of the bat could tie this game up potentially. And Talon Jurgens will take the first pitch for strike 1. Talon Jurgens is 5 for 9 on Magnitude Sports, and he takes strike 2. 2 hits to left field, 2 hits to center field, an infield hit, a couple of ground outs, and a pop out to second base. Here's the 0-2, high, ball 1. 1 hour, 44 minutes time of the game. Bisker on third, Krause on second, Rodden on first, and a big opportunity here with 2 outs for Talon Jurgens in Watertown. And this will be a little chopper towards third, and he'll dive for third, and he was safe at first, and then he was called out. And that will end the game. So Talon Jurgens will officially reach for the fielder's choice, but Bisker's out at third, and that will do it. Your final score in this one, the Post 400 Stars 6 and the Watertown Post 17 2. We got another game coming up for you. We're going to wrap up this watch link and we'll set it up for game number 2. We'll be back on the air in about 20 minutes here on Magnitude Sports. Talk to you soon.
Broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.